Hello everyone, my name is Geeta and welcome to your pick a card reading. So the title of this video is going to be What's Coming Towards You in December. But before we get started, I'd just like to say really quickly that if you like this kind of video, please give my video a thumbs up. I appreciate it and it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Also in the video description is where you'll find your timestamps. So this is going to be stone number 1 with the red pyramid, stone number 2 with the green Merkaba, stone number 3 with the red Merkaba, and stone number 4 with the green pyramid. So you can go ahead and pause the video and take as long as you need, but I'm going to go ahead and get started and let's find out what's coming towards you in December. Alright, so here we have the cards for stone number 1 with the red pyramid. And let's go ahead and find out what's coming towards you in December. I gotta fix them because I put them Alright, let's go here. Okay, I'll get it. So the first card we have is the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Then we have the King of Swords. Then we have the King of Wands. Then the Page of Swords in the reverse. Then the Fool. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, we have the Chariot in the reverse. Clarifying the King of Swords, we have the Page of Cups in the reverse. Clarifying the King of Wands, we have the King of Wands. Thank you for the clarification there. Then we have the Page of Swords in the reverse, and clarifying the Page of Swords, we have the Three of Swords in the reverse. Clarifying the Fool, we have the Two of Pentacles. Clarifying the Chariot in the reverse, we have Engagement Ring. Clarifying the Page of Cups in the reverse, we have Date. Clarifying the King of Swords, we have Mask. Oh man, this is kittens. Alright, clarifying the Three of Swords in the reverse, we have Cupid's Arrow. Clarifying the Two of Pentacles, we have a Mirror. And then for your Oracle cards, we have the World in the reverse. Why is it not? I'm hitting this microphone. Like, why is it not fitting? There. Usually I don't have a problem with getting this to fit. Then we have Storm Warning. Can you see it? I put it here. I'm looking at the camera. You're the first pile. You're the guinea pig. I'm sorry. Alright, so what's coming for you in the month of December? Okay, so your overall energy for the month is going to be like, you're going to be very confident, assertive, influential, proud, sexual. You're going to be feeling very strong and powerful for the month overall. And you'll be hiding your true feelings. Any other feelings, any underlying feelings that you have that are not positive, you'll be hiding them. Okay, so let's get into this. This is your advice. I don't know if I said that. If not, you know now, and if I did, then you heard it twice. So with the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, in the beginning of the month, it's going to feel like you're working on something, you're not making any progress. And I feel like it's going to be about a relationship. For some of you, you might actually be in a relationship, you're wanting an engagement, and it's not happening. You're wanting a commitment. You're either in a relationship and you want to upgrade, or you want a relationship to become, more of something. Okay, and I see there being a delay. I feel like it's a delay, actually. But you're working really hard on it. You just don't feel like you're getting anywhere. And then with the King of Swords, for some of you, I'm feeling like you might... This feels like two things. Okay, if you don't have anyone in mind, this is a new person who's coming in, who could be an air sign or a water sign. And you might decide, because something isn't happening with someone else, that you might decide to meet someone new, and you do meet someone new, but they could be really immature. And then the other thing, like emotionally immature. The other thing, and they also could be on the younger side. The other thing I'm getting is that for some of you, this is this person you're waiting on, and they start actually... If you're getting engaged, finally, that is like by the, like around the second or third, somewhere between the second and third week, they'll start having some kind of progress. If you're trying to set a date for your wedding, that should be happening. If you're already engaged, either way, there's going to be a plan, there's going to be a date, something is going to be happening. So you're either going to be meeting someone and going on a date that you've been wanting to, or you're going to meet someone new. It could go either way, because it says you set a date with someone already, or the other way around. So I've already covered these. So with the Page of Swords in the reverse and the Three of Swords in the reverse, I feel like there's this misunderstanding, okay? And there's going to be a recovery with the Three of Swords is in the reverse. It's a really good thing. It's like a recovery or a reconciliation. And it says, have faith, love is coming. You're going to get a surprise invitation or a meeting, okay? So right when you think like everything is shit, and it's going to be near, I hate to say it like that, but right when you think everything sucks, and it's going to be close to like the third week, more in the third week area of the month, then something is going to happen. Maybe you'll get invited to like a Christmas party or something. Something's going to happen. Something's going to spark up. And then I feel like there's going to be a leap of faith that's going to be coming. The leap of faith that's going to come, and that's going to happen near the fourth week. Something more is going to happen. But there's going to be 2 pentacles though. So there's going to be some of you, I'm picking up, this is going to be some of my twin flame readings. I don't know. I haven't done the rest yet. I haven't drawn the rest of the cards. But I like to use full decks of cards whenever I do each readings. So I don't pre-plan the cards. That's why you get stones, because I like to use full decks. But you're going to be mirroring each other. And this person's going to reflect your wounds. Okay, so something to think about. This could be part of the storm warning. But I feel like there's going to be a juggling of things. I feel like things are going to pick up. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and read the advice. We have number 29, the world in the reverse. I'm just going to read them so you can get whatever you want out of them. It says, receiving the world reversed means that you've been severely limiting your view of things. You're thinking too narrowly, either in your options for action or in what you feel you deserve. You may be feeling boxed in by old ways of doing things, not quite sure how to expand. This card calls for you to think creatively, outside of the box you find yourself in now. In addition, you may have emotionally painted yourself into a corner, surrounded on all sides by energies such as fear, short-sightedness, limited thinking, or self-doubt. But you still have the option to let all of that go. And this card is telling you not to wait a minute longer to do so. It's time to break out, see the unlimited horizons around you, and know that the world is waiting for you to take center stage. And then storm warning. And as far as storm warning, this is what I feel like is happening in the beginning, the first 2 to 3 weeks. I feel like it's actually probably going to happen in the beginning of the month, okay? For the bulk of it. So this card indicates a potential difficulty either in the external world or within yourself in your emotional life. I feel like it with the cards that it's showing, it's going to be mostly emotional. So it's going to be more internal than external, which is a good thing because you don't need the outside crap falling apart while the inside is. So it doesn't look like it's going to be both. The difficulty is coming closer, and you may have already heard rumblings of potential problems around you. The caution here is to be conscious yet not fearful. Consider what's going on and look at the situation with calm clarity. Investigate your options and honor yourself and your intentions. Stand up for yourself and take action on your own behalf as well. As with all difficulty, even the worst storm passes. Always remember you have the power and the wisdom to handle whatever may come your way. So anyways, that's all I have for stone number 1. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I appreciate it and it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to stone number 2. Alright, so here we have the cards for stone number 2 with the green Merkaba. And let's find out what's coming towards you in the month of December. So we have the 6 of Cups. Then we have the 3 of Wands. Then we have the Empress. Then we have the 8 of Pentacles. And then the Tower. Clarifying the 6 of Cups, we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Clarifying the 3 of Wands, we have the 8 of Cups in the reverse. Clarifying the Empress, we have the 3 of Cups. Clarifying the 8 of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Wands. Clarifying the Tower, we have Death in the reverse. Clarifying the Queen of Cups in the reverse, we have Coffin. Clarifying the 8 of Cups in the reverse, we have Sword and Rose. Clarifying the 3 of Cups, we have Abundance. Clarifying the Ace of Wands, we have Hand of Cards. Clarifying Death in the reverse, we have the Phoenix. And for your Oracle advice cards, we have Patience in the reverse. We have Rest and Rejuvenation in the reverse. And then we have Journey in the reverse. Alright, so what's coming towards you in the month of December? Man, okay, so I don't know what you have left over going on from November, but in the beginning of December, you're going to have an ending and a new beginning. You're going to be going through a lot of growth and change and liberation and transition. You're going to be feeling really emotionally vulnerable. It could be moody, but I'm feeling vulnerable more than moody for the most of you. And with the 6 of Cups, I'm feeling like a lot of nostalgia. So you'll be thinking about the past. The new year's going to be coming. Going to be thinking about the past and everything that you've gone through. I feel like you're going to kind of start going through like a life review in the beginning of the month. You're going to be thinking about things. And I feel like it's going to help motivate you for a new beginning. With the 3 of Wands, I feel like you're like launching plans and setting goals. Not able. There's something though that you're not able to walk away from. You're having a hard time walking away from it. And I feel like you're having a hard time walking away from your goals. And I feel like you realize the truth that you need to honor that. Okay? There's a lot of protection. There's a lot of power in your goals that you need for yourself. Overall, though, for the energy for the month, the entire month, you're going to be very abundant. We have the Empress. You're going to be abundant not just in money, but also in friends and in love. I just feel like you're going to be very abundant. You're going to do really well for the most part for the month. I feel like for some of you, you're going to be getting bonuses. For some of you, I feel like you're going to contribute to an idea that's going to help bring in more money. And I feel like you're going to be taking a risk that is going to help, it's going to help bring more abundance in. Then we get to the last row. And I have a problem with this row. I don't always pick up this stuff like this, but it comes up mostly in the monthly ones. Okay, so what I'm actually picking up for a good amount of you, I have to for some of you, I'm picking up that the risk that you're going to be taking, it's going to be about money and something like that. It can result into the death, and I feel like it's like you almost lose your abundance. Okay, like you'll almost lose a lot of money, and then you'll kind of transform, and there'll be a new growth. It's gonna transform. The risk that you take is gonna transform, and then it's gonna make even more money than you thought. It's gonna seem like you lost your money, but you didn't. The other thing I pick up, and I don't like saying these things very often, but there's enough of you for me to say this, is that some of you may have a near-death experience. I'm picking up a lot of car accidents. I'm picking up a lot of, mostly that. I am picking up a little bit of maybe somebody breaking in, like a robbery type of scenario. Okay. Try to be as cautious as you can in the last week. Okay. Physically, you go ahead and take your money risk. But anything that could endanger you physically, try to reduce that in the last week of this month. I say it's going to be a new death, like a near death, right? But only because you have the Phoenix card and the death is in the reverse. So it could be something like, it could just be a near miss. It could just not even be a car accident. Maybe someone nearly hit you or something like that. Something that I feel like that is going to happen, and it's gonna make you think. It's gonna be like, wow. It's gonna be, whoa, like that was close. I feel like you're gonna have a close call. Just be careful, especially in the last week. I would carry that on into the first week of January as well. But I'm feeling a lot of danger in this one, like physical danger in this area. So that's what I'm getting for most of you. Like there's just a lot of people that are going to have that. I'm picking up that some of you might be overly tired. Do not drive tired. I'm picking up that. Some might end up, don't drink and drive. I'm not saying that in particular, just saying don't drink and drive, don't do anything like that, even if you're tempted. And don't drive tired or anything like that. Stop and take a nap if you have to, if you're driving and you're traveling. And because if you pick this pile and there's a lot of danger and you're going to be traveling that time of year, try to be as safe as possible. take the slower route. Maybe don't take the interstate. Take a way that is less traveled. Just there's something that I feel like that you could possibly avoid by hearing this. Okay? And I feel like it's going to be pretty important. If you're thinking about going out and there's a blizzard or something like that, don't go. Don't do it. Don't risk it, because you're in line to have something very physically bad. Like, it's not impossible that it could be more than just a near miss. Okay? So it's better off if you don't risk it, because you have it coming up for you. Tarot cards, you can't avoid them. That's the whole point of the readings. You can change them, you can avoid it. All right, so let's go on to your advice for the month. So we have patience, and it's in the reverse. It says peaceful redirection is the message when this card is reversed. Open up to the options available to you, even if they aren't yet totally clear. The universe supports you when you allow its influence to help direct your outcomes, and when you open up your imagination to all of the potential solutions around you. The key is to keep moving forward without frantic need or urgency. Darn it, I just picked up that some of you, some of this may not resonate totally with you, and just this part, you might end up getting this, especially if you use the pendulum, that you might end up getting this just for this part. I had to say that. I was being pushed to say that. So it says, don't give up on your goal, and initiation and renewed action are needed now. So keep an open eye to new and unexpected opportunities around you. You may be surprised where they lead. Then we have 19. In the reverse, it says, when the rest card is reversed, it can pretend a time of bustling activity and seemingly unending business. I think you can probably expect, that sounds like that could be happening here, especially this time of year, right? You may be required to take more action concerning a project or situation. Allow yourself to do what's needed, but always remember to schedule some leisure time for yourself. When you hurry through life without a break, it fragments your energy and recreates an abrasive life force, causing potential frustration in all sorts of ways. Be careful not to let endless tasks take you away from yourself. The have-to items on your list may be calling you, but this card reverse is telling you take the time to meditate, rest, and relax. So don't forget to take time to rest and relax in this time of year, because it can get really busy and crazy. Like I said, don't let yourself get overly tired, especially overly tired and then drive, or any risk like that, because you could regret it. So we have journey in the reverse. It says, you may desire to move or just get away for a while, but the reverse of this card could indicate a delay. So it may be like you're going on vacation, or you're coming back from vacation or something. There could be a delay or even a cancellation. So it could be weather related, like I was saying here. This could be weather related. You could have a delay where you might feel like you need to stop and pause and not take a risk that could be really dangerous here. Okay, this is being emphasized even in your advice. So it's saying that you could cancel your plans and wait. If you're flying, you could have a flight cancellation or a delay. That's what I'm really picking up about this. It says something could be standing in your way, or perhaps lines of communication may get crossed. Don't let the potential changes upset you. Refocus your energy and be flexible enough to alter your schedule or destination as needed. Okay? Be flexible. Alter your schedule or destination as needed. Don't try to push things. Don't try to force things. Don't try to go against the flow, okay? Especially towards that end of the month. Remember, you can always create new adventures, even in your present location or situation. So try to be positive. If something doesn't quite work out, try to be positive about, like, hey, it's not the end of the world. Everything is still wonderful. It's still beautiful. Everything will work out. Have faith, okay? I feel like that is going to be a huge part of your month. Okay, so everybody take care. I'm really worried about you. Let me know if anything does happen. I'd be curious to know, but man, I don't want anything to happen to you. I want to be wrong. I hate predicting these things, because I never want to predict them, because I want to be wrong. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and let you go, and I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next pile. But anyways, if you like this kind of video, please give my video a thumbs up. I appreciate it, and it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and go on to pile number 3. Alright, so here we have the cards for stone number 3 with the red Merkaba, and let's go ahead and find out what's coming towards you in the month of December. So we have the Tower, then we have the Ten of Wands in the reverse, then we have the Eight of Pentacles, then we have the Two of Cups in the reverse, and then the Chariot. Clarifying the Tower, we have the Chariot. Could be a lot of Cancers getting this one, and some fire signs. Looks like all of them are here. Then to clarify the Ten of Wands in the reverse, we have the World in the reverse. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Star in the reverse. Clarifying the Two of Cups in the reverse, we have the Six of Swords. I messed it up. And clarifying the Chariot, we have the Six of Wands. That's good. That's a good ending to the month. Alright, and clarifying the Chariot here, we have Not Enough. Looks like at the beginning of the month it's going to be a little bit rough. Clarifying the World in the reverse, we have Paradise. Clarifying the Star in the reverse, we have Photograph. Clarifying the Six of Swords, we have Love Call. Clarifying the Six of Wands, we have Hand of Cards. In your Oracle cards for your advice, we have the Thinking Woman in the reverse. Then we have the Door to Spirit in the reverse. And then we have number 15, Appreciation. Alright, so what is going to happen? Alright, so towards the beginning of the month, I feel like you're going to have some problems, okay? I feel like it's going to be mostly emotional. For some of you, I am picking up having some car difficulties, okay? But not all of you, just some. But it's mostly going to be a lack of confidence. You're going to be feeling like really ego type, not feeling like you have enough, not feeling like you have enough to give, not feeling like you are enough as a person. Okay, we're going to clear that up with our advice, hopefully. Okay, and then with the Ten of Wands in the reverse, I'm picking up that some of you are already feeling a bit like this now, and this might be a carryover for the month of November, if you're watching this still in November. I feel like you guys have some unfinished business that is weighing heavily on you and that you're working on releasing. I feel like you're working on releasing it. I feel like you kind of like, you will be letting it go. I don't feel like it's going to be permanently, but it's going to be temporarily. You're going to let this go. Whatever this is, you're going to be letting it go. And you're going to you start feeling more happiness, and you're going to be enjoying everyone and having a good time. Okay? I'm picking up that some of you feel like you don't feel complete. There's something, a lack of completeness. I feel like you're just like focusing too much on what you lack. You know? The overall energy for the month we have here is the Eight of Pentacles, the Star in the reverse, and Photograph. I feel like you're going to have a lot of nostalgia in this month. You're also going to be making new memories. Okay? You're going to be working on yourself, I'm feeling. However, I do see that you're going to be a little bit more on the pessimistic side with the Star in the reverse, but you're hopeful, not taking any action to do anything to fix that part. I feel like you're still going to be working on yourself, though. Maybe it's the action towards the nostalgia, the unfinished business that you won't be taking action for, but you'll be working on yourself. But I feel like you're going to be missing somebody, and it's going to be hitting you at this time of year. And then I feel like that person could be related to this Two of Cups here in the reverse. There's going to be, a lot of you are not going to have relationships. Some of you are going to be going through a breakup. It doesn't have to be with a boyfriend or girlfriend. It could just be with a friend. So you could have some difficulties with a friend or family member and end up having a bit of a falling out. And what's going to happen is then, if it's from the boyfriend or girlfriend, whatever, it doesn't matter which one it is or when it happened. This person, there's a person who's going to be getting over that. They're going to have some mental healing. I feel like there's going to be some mental healing going on in you as well. And I feel like they're going to call you up, and especially going to help you when they call you up. They're going to express their love for you. They're going to send you a message, love, or either a message or call you and tell you that they've been thinking about you and they want to let you know. And that to be happening near the third week of December. By the end of the month, man, you're going to be having the Chariot here. You're going to be making forward movement carefully. You're going to be feeling very victorious, whatever you're doing. Okay? And when I got this card, the first thing that I came actually is a card from this other deck over here that popped into my head. And it's like, I feel like there's something that you're going to be doing that is going to be strategy, and you're not going to be showing your hand, but what I'm saying is, like, don't tell anybody what you're doing. Like, a strategy isn't a secret if you're telling everybody about it. Don't tell anybody what you're doing until you take action, or until after you've taken action. That's what popped in my head. The meaning of one of these other cards and then this other deck popped into my head, which is a similar energy to this card. But it's saying being strategic, taking a chance and a risk, and not showing your hand. I feel like there is going to be there's going to be a gamble that you're going to be taking and a risk that you're going to be taking, and you're going to be victorious. But I was told as advice not to, like, for not to tell anybody your strategy. Okay, so we have number 47, the Thinking Woman in the reverse. Since this card reverse could represent a difficult time for your own personal growth. You may be feeling confused about your personal purpose or disconnected from your heart's true path. Look within and open up to your own inner guidance. Oh, yeah. I've never read this card. Don't mind me. Trust your intuition about what you need to learn in order to move on. The Thinking Woman reverse could also indicate a woman who is misleading you or giving you misinformation of some sort. Be aware and set boundaries. Remember, your own spirit is always your best guide. Then we have, speaking of spirit, we have number 32, Door to Spirit, which is in the reverse. It says, when this card is reversed, you may find yourself feeling an extreme disconnect. It seems your intuition is failing, and you can't maintain the peaceful moments you are longing for. You may be too distracted by worldly matters or personal problems to arrive at and enjoy the deeper sense of your spiritual connection. See, that's what this thing here. Maybe me telling you this is going to help you kind of have a little bit more happiness. Put down those wands. You don't have to carry them all the time. Even though you're feeling a problem with somebody else or something else, put down the wands sometimes and relax, you know? The paradox is that the more you can let go of the drama, distractions, or intense emotions, the more your spiritual peace will bring you solutions for these issues. So relax and let go. Meditate on your soul self, your higher self that resides in your own heart center. Allow that connection to grow, and you'll find that many new doors will open as a result. And who doesn't want some new doors to open? So we have appreciation. It says this card shows a woman holding a single rose. She enjoys the scent and beauty of the single blossom, yet around and behind her are bramble bushes. She could be focusing on these, worried that she might get caught up in their prickly branches of difficulty. Instead, she's pausing to experience the blessing of the single flower. This is what it's trying to say. It's saying this over and over again. This whole entire advice is about putting down these 10 wands and relaxing. It says, instead, she's pausing to experience the blessings of the single flower. The sun is breaking through the clouds, shining on her choice and on the tiny buds waiting to open up. This card upright is telling you that you have much to be grateful for. And like the flowering bush behind the woman on the card, there is more to come that you can't yet see. Congratulate yourself for every moment that you choose appreciation. This decision shifts your consciousness from lack to value, and it's guaranteed to bring more worth and riches of life to you. Anyways, that's all I have for stone number 3. If you like this kind of reading, please give my video a thumbs up. I appreciate it and it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to stone number 4. Alright, so here we have the cards for stone number 4 with the green pyramid. Let's go ahead and find out what's coming for you in the month of December. So we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Then we have the King of Swords. A lot of people got the King of Swords. Then we have the Six of Cups. It's like the same position too. Then we have the Devil in the reverse, which is a good thing. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, we have the Six of Wands in the reverse. Clarifying the King of Swords, we have the Hangman in the reverse. Clarifying the Six of Cups, we have the Page of Swords in the reverse. Clarifying the Devil in the reverse, we have the Three of Pentacles. Clarifying the Page of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Cups. Clarifying the Six of Wands, we have the Snake. Clarifying the Hangman in the reverse, we have Cupid's arrow. Clarifying the Page of Swords in the reverse, we have Not Enough. Clarifying the Three of Pentacles, we have Coffin. Clarifying the Ten of Cups, we have Soulmates. And then for your oracle cards for advice, we have Victory in the reverse. Then we have Deceit in the reverse. And then we have the Garden and the Gate in the reverse. Alright, so what's coming in the month of December for you? Man, okay, so for your overall energy for the month is you have like a lot of nostalgia, thinking back, having memories, just thinking back of things that have happened in the past. And I feel like there could be a situation where you have either miscommunication, blocked communication, there's some kind of difficulty with communication with somebody, and this is it's someone who you probably have a relationship with or something, and it's really getting you down. It's making you feel like you're not enough. You know, you're being very frustrated in the relationship and you're having a lack of confidence. Also, there could be some fear, ego issues, and jealousy. That's most of the month. Don't click off though. It gets better. Okay. So at the beginning of the month, your things aren't quite working out with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. You're not really feeling very motivated. You're feeling like you're not getting recognized for like a lot of work that you're doing, or there's some kind of situation where you're not feeling any recognition. Okay. I am under the impression this is a lot to do with a love situation. Okay. With the Six of Wands in the reverse, it's just like someone's not giving you the attention that you would like. Okay. But there is the Snake. There's somebody else. Okay. There's another person. There might be someone else that you like better. So like there might be someone who you're interested in, other than if you're, say like you're in a relationship, there might be somebody else that you're interested in that you start thinking about. Okay. Someone who there's some kind of competition. There's somebody who, another person, a third party situation. Okay. Either there's somebody else that you would like to get attention from and they're not giving it to you and you're already in a relationship, or something like that. Or maybe you're not getting the attention you would like in your current relationship and you start thinking about another person. Maybe another person comes in. Okay? That's what I'm picking up, some kind of third party situation thing. So we have the King of Swords. I feel like it's saying that you want to think logically about the situation. Your current path is not working for you. Okay? With the Hangman in the reverse. You're trying to think logically what you should do. And it says, have faith, love is coming. There could be a surprise invitation or a meeting that could happen, probably with this other person. I feel like it could also be like, if you have a person and they're in a relationship and you're single, what I'm getting out of that is it's like you're the competition. Okay? But they start thinking of you, saying, have faith. Love is coming. It feels like a third party situation, and whatever it is, it's going to be in your favor, though. Okay, so I feel like you're either the person who is going to choose someone else, or you're the person who's going to be chosen. Okay, that's what I'm getting out of this. So we have Coffin here. This is about endings and new beginnings. I'm feeling like someone is going to be ending something. You could choose to break up your relationship. With either way, the Devil's about releasing restrictions, releasing limitations, like releasing toxicity, releasing something negative that has been holding you back. With the Three of Pentacles, it's about, and then you will be coming together with someone else and working together and building a solid foundation with another person. See, so I see it ending and new beginning, and that's what this says. Endings brings new beginnings. Growth, change, liberation. And that's what the Devil in the reverse is. The actual, one of the meaning, like the key words is liberation. Okay? And there's going to be a transition. I feel like you could choose to be with somebody else, or, it's like a third party situation. So either way, I feel like it's going to be, you're either the person who's going to choose someone else, or you're the person, or the other person's going to choose you. So it's going to be good. Okay, at the end of the time here, we have the Page of Pentacles at the end of the month, so near Christmas time. I feel like there's going to be a gift that's going to be given with the Page of Pentacles. It's not going to be a huge gift, but it's going to be a meaningful gift. Okay, and it's going to make you really happy with the Ten of Cups. Okay, so all of this is going to be like whatever. I'm sorry the rest of your month is going to suck. But the last week, it's going to get super awesome, okay? Because this person, someone who has a really strong soul connection, and you're going to have a partnership, an agreement, you're going to come together with somebody. That's what I'm feeling like is going to happen. So let's go ahead and see your advice. I guess if there's some love situation you've been holding out on or hoping for, it's going to come together. Number 28. victory in the reverse. It says, the victory card reverse signals a delay. I'm getting a delay, mostly. Not a reversal for it, because we have the Ten of Cups at the end. But I'm going to read it anyways, how it says. It says, a delay or reversal in a hoped for outcome, whether it's in personal change or external achievement. Success may have been eluding you for some time, but don't despair. You may need to restructure things, reevaluate, or release one specific outcome and set your sights on another. Whatever is going on externally, remember that the equanimity of peaceful surrender can often be your biggest victory of all. Then we have number 25, deceit. Reverse, it says, receiving this card reverse puts you on notice that the deceit of the past is over or about to end. Perhaps some enmity at work is being dissolved, or maybe a more open communication has developed in your personal life. Be assured that the negative and dishonest energy is on its way out, and take advantage of new, peaceful, and open environment, one where you will be able to forge more success and greater comfort. On a deeper level, this card reversed is telling you that the period of self-deceit is over. You are now ready to see the abiding truth of your own value, power, and deserving. It may take continued effort, but your honesty with yourself regarding these truths will bring even greater value into your life. Not enough. You are enough. You're going to find that out by the end of the month, that you are. Then we have the Garden and the Gate in the reverse. It says, if this card is reversed, it indicates the happy choice to open the door to a more spiritual pursuit. You may have been obsessed with worldly issues before, but your readiness to go deeper is now here. Many people believe that they cannot live in a material world, make lots of money, and engage in spiritual priorities at the same time. But you now realize this isn't true. In fact, you can bring this wonderful spiritual focus to any endeavor. And when you do, you'll find that beyond your garden, the universe is willing to fill your life with beauty and joy. Expect the unexpected, for joyous synchronicity abounds. Anyways, that's all I have for stone number 4. If you like this kind of reading, please give it a thumbs up. I appreciate it and it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and let you go. I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas. God bless.